Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Danganronpa, Trigger, Happy Havoc. My name is LaSalad, and I will be your host for today's episode and every episode here on the channel. My friends, we are in smack dab in the middle of an investigation right now into the death of Sakura Ogami. Now, on the last episode, we explored the rec room where she happened to bite the dust in. What the heck is on my fingernails? Might be from my headphones. A bunch of black spots. And then we questioned three suspicious individuals known as Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro, because apparently Sakura had asked to meet with them, and they all denied going to meet with her. Clearly, at least one of them is lying, because I have to imagine one of them is involved in what ended up ultimately happening to her. But that's just a theory. A LaSalad theory. Thanks for watching. No, I'm kidding. Let's find out more. We were told to go to the chem lab, so that is where we are starting today's episode off in. Let's see what's going on in here. I haven't been in here in what feels like a million years, because it was before I took my giant break from the game. Look who's in here, bro. Oh my goodness, this is really how we have to start the episode, talking to him. Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Yeah. Just make sure you don't get in my way. What if you get in my way? What then? Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand. Listen here, buddy. I've already told you a million times I don't think highly of you. And that ain't gonna change, especially when you're snarky like that. That tone ain't gonna work with me. It might work with Makoto, it ain't gonna work with me. Alright, what is there to explore? Well, there's some weird, supplement powder on the floor. I know what... It looks like the color of one of the supplements I take, so that's why it looked like supplement powder. I literally have, like, a yellow supplement exactly like that I feel like if it was put into powder form, it would look exactly like that. So, that's why I say that. And also, there are supplements right here. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I can just imagine how big... I just can't get over how big it is. You should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. Okay. The important details right there. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been in front of the shelf? That has to be supplement powder, bro. It looks exactly like it. You have to be careful not to step in it. It looks like somebody already beat you to it. Because these look like footprints. These are footprints, and they're only in front of the left shelf. Interesting observation. I didn't think of it that way, but I suppose you're right. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. What happened to... Don't get in my way. Now you seem perfectly happy to talk to me. I know he secretly wants friends. He just is too shy to admit it. It would ruin his whole ego, so that's why he can't actually admit it. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer, of course. Yep, I gotta do everything. It's not just Byakuya who makes me do everything, it's everybody who makes me do everything. An insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of pen and a paper. What? Well, let's go. Chop chop. Okay, I'm going, buddy. So I got to work, and before long I drawn up a sketch of the room. It's actually not too bad. It's better than I do. A lot better than I do. Good job, Makoto. How's this? Not bad for you, I mean. Wow. For me. So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints had only business on the leftmost shelf. Yeah, I mean, when you draw it out, you really notice it for sure. They didn't want anything to do with B or C. He came in, went straight to the shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours? No, they're not. You wanna compare them, and then you're gonna look so stupid when you're wrong? No!
What?
Let me see your shoes, and yeah, there you go. There you go. Confirm them. Couldn't think of a reason not, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. I see your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit that these are not your footprints. Excuse me, are you trying to get me killed? You want to see me dead, Byakuya? I know you do, because you just said, unfortunately, I must admit. Such a scumbag, bro. One day he'll be put in his place, I promise. Unfortunately. With how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Right. Literally get everybody remaining up here and put their shoe to the footprint. I don't know if that means they're the murderer, but it certainly means they're involved somehow, and we'll have stuff to say about this situation. But then these prints really are a valuable clue. Do what I just said. There's no reason why you can't do what I just said. In this situation, you would absolutely do what I just said. There are absolute visible footprints. A huge clue. You would not just not drag everybody up here at one time and compare the footprints. I'm sorry. That's what you would do. What is this? There's a broken ball in the front shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? Ooh. Okay, that's a skull and crossbones. I don't know if that's a supplement, as a matter of fact. Would you like to hear something interesting? If it's from you, it's going to be annoying, so no, not really. I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point, the room wasn't like this. Why would you just happen to walk in here early in the morning? Why weren't you at the library reading or something? You're just not interested in that room anymore because we unlocked more floors? Is that how it works? And this powder must have been spilled.
So, in other words...
Could have only been around the time of the incident. So he says... That really is when it happened. It must be related to the case somehow. Oh, yeah, sure. It's just random bottle spilled, footprints, powder, but it's not related to the incident at all. Clearly, Makoto. Oh, my goodness. How much longer do I have to put up with him? Source the powder. All right, more truth bullets. Wonderful. All right, what else is there to look at? Just the powder itself. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. Oh, like they did over there. You should probably take a good hard look at that powder. I don't really know what you're looking at. It's yellow powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle, which looks dangerous. It looks like the bottle's labeled Chem C4, because somebody left footprints in the powder for the 59th time. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf, as we have already discussed. According to Byakuya, the powder would have had to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Prints of the powder has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Alright, wonderful. Now let's start exploring these shelves. Shelf A. Alright, what's in this shelf? All kinds of dietary supplements. Oh, LaSalle's right again. Ding, ding, ding. And different medicines. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that's what's on the floor, but I remember them talking about protein supplements in here, so that would be it. The protein drinks you found in the back room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with a letter A and a number. Yep, we got chemical A2, chemical A, I can't see the rest of that. That thing in the back, chem A1, chem... Makoto? Makoto, I think you need to go back to the eye doctor, buddy. There is clearly a bottle with a C on it and not an A up there, buddy. How is he so dumb? It's right in the front, too. Oh my, I can't even. I just consider this part of the shelving unit, section A. Oh, but wait! There's one bottle here leveled C. Oh, we noticed it, guys. It's a miracle. But I noticed it first, so I win. Somebody put it here by accident? I don't think so. I think these are very specifically labeled for a reason. Why is there a random bottle with the C and the A? That's gotta mean something, bro. That's gotta mean something. On this shelf it looks like a bunch of chemicals. I have no idea what they are. Neither can I, because they're in frickin' foreign ancient language, bro. They're reagents. Simply put, they're experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Hey, man, it's easy when you don't know stuff, because then you're not too worried about being right. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
He's got a point, though. You are kind of dumb sometimes, Makoto. What, you think studying science and mathematics is no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
Words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. Why does he feel the inkling to be mean? I don't understand. Like, he's always mean. He's just never nice. Like, it's like he wakes up and it's like, how can I be the most arrogant asshole today? That's really what his mindset is. It's crazy. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now, I need to focus on the shelf. I mean, look, I'm an asshole to Makoto too, but like, he's an asshole 24/7 to everybody. There's a difference. I am playing as Makoto, so I have the right to do that. He doesn't. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. This is considered as part of shelving unit section B. See anything out of the ordinary here? No bottles in the wrong places this time. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about the shelf. So he says, which means we absolutely have to worry about the shelf, so let's keep shelf B in mind. And over to shelf C. And this shelf is, one look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. Okay, right, so the bottle in shelf A should have been in that shelf. That shelf. Right where my controller is, this shelf. Okay? Why was it in shelf A? These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals, right? So stuff you don't want to ever be in contact with. All the containers on the shelves are labeled with the letter C and a number. I guess I consider this part of shelving unit section C. They're all separated very clearly for a reason. There should be no reason why that bottle in A is in A. That should be in C. Try to find more about the shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A is dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals, to say the least. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A, and somehow spilled it all over the ground like a clumsy person that she is. No, I'm kidding. Sakura doesn't seem that clumsy. Well, actually, she does, because she spilled the poop stain on the poop rug in a locker room. So, lazy indeed. What concerns me are clumsy, not lazy, but they can go hand in hand sometimes. Section A, there was a bottle with a label from Section C, right? Yep, this needs addressing for sure. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on there. I agree. That definitely has something to do with what happened. Or it could be red herring, I don't know, but it has to be involved somehow in some way, because that doesn't just happen. Monokuma is very specific about the way that he does things. If that is labeled C, it should be in C. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room. We out. And we will leave Mr. Byakuya to lick up that powder, because we know that that's exactly what he's going to do when there's nobody around. I ain't judging Byakuya. I know how you work. Alright, we could take the map to go down a floor, but let's take the long way and just go down that way, because it's easier. Now the rec room. Where is a room where recreation occurs? It is not there. It may be down this hall. And then this way? Yeah, it's the purple, right? I didn't press that game. Come on. I didn't press. There we go. We smashed the window. And there you go. We took the proper way. We didn't cheat with the map, guys. Hi, Kyoko.
Hey.
Nice to see you today. So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? Fine. I guess we're gathering truth bullets. I haven't really put anything together. But, yeah. So it goes. So Kyoko, what Toko and Hiro had told me. I see. So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. Yep. Apparently nobody ended up seeing her, is what everybody claims, which I don't believe at all. But it's all a little too convenient. Someone must be lying. Exactly. Somebody's absolutely lying. Somebody's lying. Yes, Makoto. Somebody, let the words, process in your brain. Somebody's lying.
Anyway.
I made some progress of my own. When don't you ever? Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have a real new clues. You do well to look over them one more time. Okay, how do you know what I saw the first time? And what I didn't see the first time? Alright, Sakura's body first. Let's do it. According to Kyoko, there's still something that needs to be discovered from Sakura's body. Please don't turn this into another Chihiro situation. I really don't. I'm really not interested.
Just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but...
Hey.
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? Well, Kyoko, that's not very specific, okay? Because last time you said that meant something I really don't want to do. There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. I don't know how she does it. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Yeah, I guess, at Trial 4, you would be used to it. Although there are still some times... Can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. And how can you...
So...
I imagine it's because I have plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. Well, salad. Oh, look at the time. Oh, yeah. I must be going. I must be going, guys. I'm back. What does she mean by that? What the hell? What does she mean by that? That's really creepy. What do you mean? Never mind. No, I can't get over it. You just said that. Kyoko, I'm imagining a future between you and Makoto. You need to explain yourself on what that means, because that's not a normal thing to say or be reality. Like, what? You've been around a lot of dead bodies before this murder thing happened at the school? What kind of life do you live?
Hey.
More importantly, look here. Okay. Her shoes. You see that yellow? Oh, it's yellow. It's yellow powder. Okay, well, I guess you know who stepped in the yellow powder then. Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
Powder is clue number 1. Okay, we know who stepped in the powder, since there is literal powder on her foot. I don't think that could be any more obvious. I don't think anybody took some and planted it on her shoe. I mean, I guess it's possible, right? This does seem pretty obvious, but I don't know, man. It seems pretty specific and hard to do.
Hey.
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would seem...
It appears she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. Really? Somebody was able to hit her twice? That's crazy. And how the hell could you know that? Is there like 2 marks? That'd be the only way you could know something like that. I'm sorry. 2 blows?
Indeed.
2 blows, Makoto. Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one. Okay, what does that mean?
It's true.
That's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Okay, what does that mean though? What is that in reference to? You can't just that means nothing to me right now. Kyoko's examination summary has been out of the truthful section of her handbook. Can't believe she's able to learn all that, but just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled it off. No, I seriously don't. Like I've said it before. It's really insane how good she is at that. Kind of creepy. And now that she said the thing about her being around a lot of dead bodies, it explains it. But it explains the fact that she knows how to do that. But it doesn't explain why she's even been around a lot of dead bodies. Or why she's able to do this, because no normal person can. Or should be able to. I don't know, man. There's a lot of mystery with Kyoko, as much as I love her. I hope it gets explained at some point. For now, it's just a guessing game. Alright, what else? Magazines? Was that it? Kyoko said the magazine shelf. Was that in clue of some kind? Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. What does that say? Kyoko, ladies? Something ladies. I can't even read that, dude. It's not my fault. Part of the letter just cut off. Someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey.
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. Oh, Toko! What is your name doing in this random magazine written in blood? I am personally inclined to know. One of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters, and it said Toko. So it does. Last time, this was a dying message. Well, no, it wasn't. It was a red herring dying message with the genocide Jill thing. Before that, with Sayaka, it was a dying message. I wonder what this is supposed to represent. No matter, your name being written in blood in a magazine is never a good sign. Could this be a dying message? Okay, so he thinks it's a dying message.
Correct.
And it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Somebody used their finger to write it. Oh, but the thing is, you just said that Sakura didn't have any blood on her hands. Was this what you were in reference to? Perhaps. Which means that this could be easily a red herring by the murderer. that would check out, especially after that example has already been used in a previous case, 2 previous cases now. It's kind of old hat at this point. So I feel like whoever actually did offer maybe thought that they would use this little dying message trick to frame Toko. That's what I think. I mean, it just seems a little too straightforward for it to be Toko, especially after Leon was revealed to be the killer with the dying message from before. So, I don't know. I don't feel like they'd be that lazy and redo the exact same thing, especially when it's this obvious and it blatantly says their name in blood. But we'll see. They could be pulling a double bluff on me. A dying message.
However,
just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. Okay. We should have put it that exactly as I found it for the benefits of others who might come looking. Oh well, aren't you sweet? Hey, that says Toko, right? Yeah, looks like it.
What the heck?
She's the killer, right? No, I don't. No. I mean, she could be, but like, I don't think it's that easy, Hina. No, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. Okay, let's not jump to conclusions. Oh, how many? We've been through this 3 times now. This is our 4th time. Every time the initial person we think it is, it's never them. You should know this. You've been in this situation every time. I love you, but come on, use your brain. You've been using your brain more over the past couple chapters and been less of a fan service character, and I've liked that. Don't let it all go to waste here. Come on, use what you've learned. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. Oh my goodness, Hina, just stop. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, makes me much more suspicious. It's way too easy. And if Makoto's saying it, you know it's too easy. Okay. Dying message has been added. The truthful section of the handbook. And what was the last thing? Was it the bottles? Was it the bottles of water? Or the bottles of Monokuma in this instance? I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new, something new. I don't see nothing new.
Hey.
She looks impatient. She's like, he still hasn't figured it out. Did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay attention, you're sure to find it. Correlation. I don't see it. Kyoko, can you just tell me what it is? Thank goodness he finally said it. I've been telling you to basically say this to Kyoko for 3 chapters now, okay? Just say it. Stop hoarding it to the trial and just tell me what the hell you know!
So...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. You're right every time, okay? You're literally right every time. I don't care. You're gonna be like, oh, because you're not gonna, you need to figure it out on your own because then you're not gonna truly believe it or some like nonsense like she said before. You are right every time. If anybody else said that to me, maybe it makes sense, but you are literally always correct. So if you say it, I'm gonna believe it. I'm just saying, you've given me no reason not to. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion, so that'll bring you guys... Such a ChatGPT answer, bro. I'm sorry. She literally looked at ChatGPT before they made her dialogue, I swear. Just not because you don't trust me, right? No answer. Bro's never getting out of the friend zone, I'm sorry. I do trust you to a degree, otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Stop with that fake smile. We've been through this before. It's not genuine! Only to a degree? I'm hoping one day it's genuine. Okay, Monokuma bottles have been updated in the... Yeah, but actually, there's one other thing with the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway.
What kind of experiment are we talking about? With the bottles? What could you possibly be referring to in that? Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces, too. Okay. You sure it's okay to mess with a crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine, and that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so...
So then...
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up the glass. That Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but... What choice do I have? I better just do it. Took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. Wonder what she has in mind. I mean, she clearly has something in mind. She's Kyoko, but I wonder what. Just as I finished up... Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Why did they do question mark? Who else would it have been? Is everybody ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. I would hope that you weigh less than me. Have I really gotten that fat? I don't think that's what she meant, LaSalle. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of the glass you collected, and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Oh, the pieces of glass you collected, and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Oh. Okay. And why would you want to do that? Why is she smiling at me? It makes me sad. It's the point of the experiment. It makes sense when we're done. Because I just want them to be together, man. Just want them to be together. First, let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles. I feel like they would be together if they weren't in such this murder situation. It's balanced.
In other words,
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Okay. I mean, that piece above my head looks a little bigger than the other piece, but sure, it weighs about the same. Sure, that makes sense. Right. Monokuma bottle figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect that weight. I don't know. Like I said, the one above my head looks a little bigger, but that's
so
fine.
then,
Now here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now what might we expect to see? You would expect it to probably either balance, or maybe be a little less because you might miss some of the pieces. Or, you probably wouldn't miss many, but like there may be little small pieces like that flew somewhere that you can't see, and I don't know, you're probably going to be even or like a little less. Right, exactly. Good job. He passed physics class. Did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed them here and there. Exactly.
so then,
Let's give it a try. That's not supposed to happen. That's the opposite of what I said. Interesting. What could be the meaning? Broken pieces are heavier? How is that even possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other
The
words,
results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put it all together.
hey,
And I believe you arrive at very one persuasive conclusion. What did I say last episode about the bottles? I said that it looked like there were 2 bottles missing, did I not? Well, what if those 2 bottles ended up broken? What if those 2 bottles were used to hit Sakura in the head, and that's why there's a second blow on her head? I don't know, man. I'm just talking, speaking my thoughts. So what do you think? It's all on you. Don't smile at me. Don't smile at me, because you could just tell me, but you're not. You're smiling because like you know the answer and I don't, and you're like, I'm so smart. You are smart, Kyoko, but I wish you would use your smarts to help me. All right, bottle experience. Okay, that's a truth bullet. Sure. Is it time? Oh my goodness, I've missed the trials. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. Oh my goodness, I missed them. I missed them. Hi. What do you want?
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring, I couldn't stay awake.
Okay, that's enough from the peanut gallery.
Should I do it? Is it okay?
Do what?
Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I?
No, at least until you tell me what it is.
Okay, then let's begin
Okay,
the
yes, you can do
class
that.
trial. You know where to meet, right?
Yes.
Please go through the red door
yeah,
on
I
the
know.
first floor of the school.
I know. We've done this 3 times already.
See you soon.
See you soon, you psychopath bear. That's it, huh? I have no idea who did it, and we're going. Okay, so I didn't really know who did it the first trial. Second, I had definitely suspicions. I was right on my initial one, but then I got thrown off. Third, did I know it was Celeste? No, not really. I kind of suspected her, but I didn't know I mean, you're never gonna know for a fact it's somebody. I think I did know it was Celeste, kind of deep down. I don't even remember, dude. I don't even remember. I don't think it surprised me much when it got revealed that she was the killer. I think I remember that. For some reason, I remember less about the last trial we did than the previous 2. Whatever, bro. That's just the way my brain works sometimes. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. Yeah, I don't know who did it. I got no clues who did it this time. Poor Sakura in that chair, dude. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. Whatever, we got Kyoko. As long as we have Kyoko, I feel like we're good. No, whatever happens, I have to make something happen. Because you already know, her moment of sunshine is whenever all seems lost, and she perks up and says something that changes the whole thing. As long as we got her, I feel A-okay. I feel... Is this it? Monokuma made his announcement and everybody began to meet up one after another. Is this all the people we have left? There's no way. And then... Burn! The ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery! Why are you doing weird text symbols?
What?
What the... Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons! What is this, 2006? You know they make emojis now. You don't have to use emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
Emoticons being, you know, the little text symbols he's using, but emojis. Use emojis. Come on, Danganronpa. For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. Don't use XD in that context ever, bro. This is just plain creepy.
Well?
How about the revert? And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? Okay, well, it also makes it look sad when you bow your head like that. It's not just a text. What? He's right. Those make it seem sad. It's not him. It wasn't the symbols. It was him bowing his head like that.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. Goodbye. What the hell was that? I don't know, Toko. I don't even know. I don't get it. He's just being stupid. He's just being Monokuma. Don't look too much into it. I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering somebody?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anybody. Yeah. I mean, you are one of my suspicions, Hero. I won't lie, you are one of my suspicions. Based on the fact that you dropped a candy wrapper out of your pocket, which only Sakura and Hina were supposed to have, and also you were very wishy-washy before we even discovered Sakura was dead. If I had to be closer to anybody who I think it is right now, it had to be him. He's just been acting very sus this entire time.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer. The one that murdered Sakura. Damn, bro. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet somebody killed her. And that person is here? That person is one of us? Apparently, man. I feel like the people left that are capable of murder is really just Byakuya and then Genocide Jill when Genocide Jill is in control. I mean, I know I'm suspecting Hiro. I don't see Hiro being able to kill anybody, and I certainly don't see these two being able to kill anybody. I feel like Kyoko could kill somebody, but she wouldn't do it unless it was like self-defense or something. This is going to be a crazy development one way or another, man. I don't really know how this is going to end up. Onwards we go. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way towards the elevator. With each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. It never would. In fact, I feel like it would get harder and harder, seeing more and more people die. People, you know, over time, you grow even more attached to. You climb into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. I can't believe there's only 6 of us left, dude. We start with 15. 15 students. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. Literally, bro. Think about how many 15 is compared to 6. We've lost so many people. It fell lower and lower. And suddenly, as always, the ride was over. Doors open once again. Ooh! Is that a menorah? Damn, bro! Menorah, but it looks like Egyptian. like, writing or drawings. Interesting combination. Okay. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's what I said. That's so few. You must be so lonely. It's your fault. You say right. You say that it's like it's not your fault. That's all we're left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one last classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened up for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yeah, we can save. Let's do it. Let's do it. Save over that, please. Y'all ready for a class trial? I know I am. I've been itching for one of these for a while. My favorite part of the game, of course. Although free time is fun, too. Let's read what the bottom text says. Multiple suspects. Murder in a locked room. If anybody was likely to survive, it was Sakura. And yet she did not. Who the heck could have been the one to get the jump on her? I don't know. But it's time for us to find out. Let's set our skills, any that we don't have set. We only have 6 skill points. Crystal Prediction. Decreases an argument to 3 statements or less. Effective... Oh my goodness, that seems incredibly broken. Non-stop debate and bullet time battle. That's great, dude. You mean there's never going to be more than 3 bullets I have to deal with during the stupid non-stop debates? That's amazing. That's amazing. That's a top tier freaking skill. Sometimes they like put like 5 on my screen. It's so like overwhelming. All right. That seems to be all we have. Oh wait, no, we got one more at the bottom. Increases time limit for each phase. That's good. We don't need the time limit thing. They give you enough time, bro. I feel like we can do without that one. Regardless, we don't, we'd have to take one of the skills off for that because we only have one more skill point allowed. All right, without further ado, it's time to bring justice to Sakura. It's time to find out who culprit number 4 is! I'm rising. Okay.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
I'm clapping for the voice acting, by the way, because I love the voice acting and I don't have to kill my voice.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Exactly. Thank you for the explanation for the 4th time.
Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Oh my goodness, come on. The first thing out of your mouth, out of anybody's mouth, is already going to who did it. Hina, stop! We know that this is not an effective approach to the class trials. We have to talk out the evidence first.
Whoa, deja vu.
Oh my goodness, why do we have to go in circles with this crap every
The
time?
one who killed Sakura
Stop.
was one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Okay, maybe you're right, but this is not the right way to do it. Okay. I don't like that he called Hina an idiot, just as a general sense, but it was kind of funny here. So, 1 measly salad point for Byaku.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone. No way.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
All right, well, let him explain at least. It's innocent until proven guilty. He just seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that. We're getting right into the swing of things right away. Okay. Then let's make the argument. Toko's account, Hina's account, and Byaku's account. Let's hear what they gotta say.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Yes, what could you possibly have to say,
Because
Hina?
you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Okay, that's definitely what we gotta shoot.
That's low. That's
I'm
about
gonna,
as low as...
I'm gonna look at the truth bullets because I don't remember all the accounts. What was Hina's account? Sakura had written notes to Toko, Byakuya, and Yasuhiro, asking them to meet her in the rec room by noon. She slid these notes underneath each person's door. There you go. There's your answer. That is not the only reason that she is accusing you. She is accusing you because she asked you guys to meet her.
And what reason do you have?
Because you are
So
you
logically,
hated her.
it would make sense that one of you were involved.
That's the only...
Look at this thread the needle. Watch this.
No, it's wrong.
Don't talk about my aim. I'm a sniper, bro.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that was right before she died.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I don't disagree with what you're saying. I just think there's a more productive way to go about this. You can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. And does that mean one of them did it? Right back into another? Oh my goodness, dude. Trial 4. They're not playing around, dude. Literally. They're not playing around. They're like, oh, you're going to argue. Kitty wheels are off, baby. Footprints in the powder pocket. I didn't even read the stupid
The
things,
fact
bro.
that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them,
Okay,
there's no way that's not suspicious.
let's hear what they gotta say.
One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted
I don't
to meet
deny.
with us, but I never went to see her.
Okay, so you say.
I didn't either.
So you say.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Here, you're getting flamed today, buddy.
Come on. There's no way none of you went.
Bro's, Hero's getting flamed today.
At least one of you is lying.
I just had to counter it. I'm gonna counter him 2 times in a row now. Those were definitely connected, but they claim they never went to see Sakura. But I don't think that's true. One of them is definitely lying. Hero's lying.
The fact
Because
that Sakura wanted to meet with all
only
three of them,
Hina and Sakura had
one of you
the
was
candy
absolutely guilty.
I
that
don't
fell out of
deny that she wanted
Hero's
to meet with
pocket.
Us, I never went.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here.
No, it's wrong.
Literally, we went over this earlier. Nobody else should have had access to that candy except those two.
When we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
And then he acted like, oh, I have no idea what that is. It's just a little bit of trash. Buddy, you cooked yourself when you did that.
It was white with red polka dots.
Yep.
What's that got to do with anything?
Oh, you know. Oh, you know. You're sweating, so you know.
Red polka dots?
Oh, Hina's about to go off on this fool.
That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
Yep.
No, it's,
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy.
She monopolized it, guys. What an adjective.
So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
Oh my goodness. Or a
In
verb.
that
Is that a
case,
verb?
Hiro,
It might be a verb.
Where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Well, if Hina had the whole box, she gave one to Sakura, and Hiro just happened to have one, it would only make sense that he got it off Sakura. Unless he stuck into Hina's room to grab a random piece of candy, but even I don't think Hiro's that stupid.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but
He's having trouble, guys, explaining his way out of this one.
she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
That can't be the truth.
When? When did she give it to you?
Like when she gets angry, her hair is like up in like, it's almost like a lightning bolt. It's pretty funny. I like that they did that.
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
According to his story. According to his story, if he never saw her, that would be correct.
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Hina, did you happen to give Sakura a piece of candy before then? What Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could have only gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office, and the reason I know that is Hiro got the candy from Hina, absolutely not. Sakura loved candy too much to share. I don't think so. When Sakura got the
I
candy.
got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's
I'm
office.
surprised Hina didn't just blurt this out like right now, because you feel like she would have basically said that. She'd be like, no, I didn't give Sakura the candy until after that.
So if that was the last time you saw her, There's no reason you should have had that candy.
Not looking good for you, Hero. I gotta admit. Not looking too good for you.
Damn it!
I don't really want to see you go. But also, this is super early on, so this could also just be one of those little red herring moments.
I mean, what I meant was...
The problem is he's my main suspect, so if he clears his name here, then I really have no idea who did it. Dude, I got no ideas after that.
Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Maybe. Maybe just a little bit, considering you also lied about it.
Quite a sudden hostility.
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
We can talk it out. If you claim that, that's fine. We can talk it out, but you're gonna have to prove your innocence because that is incredibly suspicious, especially the fact that you lied about it.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
I agree, Toko. You and me are on the same page. About time, right?
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
What a defense mechanism, bro. Bro's just spitting their words back at them, thinking it'll stick.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Oh, do you now? Let's see it.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I don't even feel like Toko could kill Sakura. Like, Genocide Jill could. That's another thing. Like, what if Genocide Jill did it, but Toko's in Toko form, you know? I don't know.
I'm talking about her shining message.
The hell? What would a shining message even be? It would be a message that glistens, you know, like really shiny.
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
Okay, thanks for telling us you wrote that, Hero. Thanks for telling us you wrote that, Hero.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
Hero, you're cooked, bro. Just give up. You're cooked.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
Are you that easy to sway? I mean, come on, Hina. I gave you props for finally turning the corner with your brain cells. I did. Why? Why game do you have to revert her back to stupidity?
See? See? Toko did it!
No! She didn't.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
She definitely didn't do it, bro. Hero absolutely wrote that message.
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Why don't you look in the mirror?
Hero, hold on.
Here comes Kyoko to break things up.
When did you see that dying message of hers?
When did he see right? When did he see that?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
No, I don't think so because it was in a magazine. There's no way you just randomly found that.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Oh yeah, that too. You literally would have never gotten a chance to see it.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Hold on. When Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message, it was on the magazine shelf?
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
Right.
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it.
Right.
I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Right, because he wouldn't have been able to see it, since the only reason he would have saw it is if he had something to do with the actual crime scene itself. That's the only thing I can think of. There's no way he could have seen it after the investigation started.
Doesn't make sense?
Yes, exactly what we
What
just
doesn't
said.
make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
This is desperate. I'm really worried for Hiro here. There's an obvious problem with what Hiro said before. Then let's unmask it. Pocket trash status for Sakura's body magazine's dying message. Alright. You already used pocket trash.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Right.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
No contradiction
When
there.
I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
No, there's definitely something wrong with what Hero said just now.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Dying message.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
No.
And I can tell you
When I found them, it was only after I found the magazines when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Wait, do we have to absorb something here?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying
You
message.
can't really use dying message to
When Ogre's body
counter
was discovered.
that. I don't think you
It was
can.
only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out,
I saw her.
What's your problem? What I said makes
I actually
total
don't know what
sense.
I don't know what you're supposed to shoot here. It's kind of blanking on me, bro.
Exactly when I found when Ogre's
Body was discovered.
Blobbity blobbity blob.
and I can tell you.
Oh
when
my
I
god,
found
bro,
it out.
come
It was
on.
only after
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine
Are we
shelf.
saying that he wouldn't have been able to
When
see
I
it because
pulled
it was
it
on
out,
the magazine
I saw
shelf?
her.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
That's what I feel like you're trying to say, but I actually don't know on
I can
this
tell
one.
you
Exactly when I found when
I'm
Ogre's
drawing
body was
one of those
discovered.
little salad blanks, bro.
No, it's wrong.
Screw it, right? Sometimes you just gotta put your best guess forward.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
I stay perfect this trial, for now. On a lucky guess.
That's where Kyoko
I didn't know where they were going with that.
after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Right. Basically what I was saying before. Seems, you run out of rope there.
Tell us the truth, Hero. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
Because it absolutely matters when you saw it, because if you couldn't see it after the investigation started, that means you saw it before, which means you were involved in what happened.
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
Like nobody else could forge that, buddy?
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
Don't focus on that part.
He's just trying to confuse us.
It might be working on you guys. It ain't working on me. I'm pretty, my mind's pretty clear when it comes to the direction we're going right now.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
No, we can't be sure. It could have been anybody who wrote that message, and we know that there wasn't blood on Sakura's hands. So the possibility she wrote it is very slim to none.
Yeah?
How?
I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
Okay, nice declaration, but it carries no weight at all.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Right. Because you've never ever said something that could be wrong in your life. In fact, most of the time you are wrong. I'd say at least 70% of the time you say something incorrect. So that doesn't hold any weight either, that statement. Without a doubt? I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Doing a freaking Dance Dance Revolution? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness.
Show
I
me
gotta
the
remember how to
proof.
do this, bro.
Can't hear you, can't hear you.
Oh, we gotta reload. Forgot about
The
that.
occult is bullcrap.
Okay, it's
Show
not
me the
bullcrap.
proof.
Or is it? I don't even know, bro. I'm just
I'm
trying
at
to
least
counter whatever he
30%
says.
Right. The occult is bullcrap.
Says you, buddy. Oh no, I'm running out of bullets, bro.
The end is nigh.
Do the tempo,
I'm
bro.
at least 30% right.
Yeah, that's great.
The occult is bullcrap.
Says you.
Show me the proof.
It's getting hard.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's getting hard. I'm just saying. This minigame's starting to get tough.
Bullcrap. The end is
I know
nigh.
nothing about the occult. I just want to basically counter whatever the hell he's saying. Oh, we did it? Kyoko's
Show me
explanation
the
summary?
proof.
This should prove it.
Anything to shut him up, right? I'm not gonna lie, I just activated fever time and breezed through it because I was starting to feel the
Convinced
pressure.
that Sakura wrote that dying message.
Yeah, me too. Because first of all, she didn't have... Right, this is Kyoko's exam. Right, Kyoko said when she examined the body, there was no blood on the hands. Therefore, with no blood, you can't write in blood on the magazine.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger.
Right,
But-
which means somebody else had to do it. And Hero, the glove might just seem to fit on you.
Both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Right.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Who do you think?
Hiro could very well have written it himself.
Take a bow, because I was calling this like 10 minutes ago.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first case.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Wow, man. Shortest trial ever?
He admits it.
I can't believe it's that simple. It's never that simple.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Just openly admit. You just openly admits it? Excuse me? I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm a little disappointed by this. I wanted more to this case than this. Okay, well, I guess in the next episode we'll see Hiro get his punishment, and after he explains what the heck happened. Oh, okay. I'm a little disappointed, but, you know, maybe the story behind it is good or something. Alright, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I will see you on the next episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. This is LaSalle signing out. I hope you have a good rest of your day and your night. I'll see you soon. Peace out, and bye. Bye.